Hello everyone, Fox Hills Disc Golf back here with you, Gainesville, Florida. The mini CHO, Clay Jones here with my lovely wife Michelle.
Hey everybody, we're back at Jonesville Park.
So we got Evan Gurthie 3 under, John Burpee 3 under, Alan Rogers and Ed Faulkner both 2 down, and Matt Brown right behind at 1 down. We're going to get this one started on hole 9.
Hole 9 is a par 3, 370 feet. You got to get out here through these trees, initial trees, and then all this stuff is on the left. So you kind of want to stay to the right, but there's some trees that can stop you. There's some OB to the right. And then you got to skip over left here to the basket somehow and make it over there. There's the basket. Very tricky hole, but super fun.
Yeah, this is a good one to get in this position especially. John had a little early release right there. You can hear the rain coming down all day pretty much off and on. Adam got one outside through the gap and just left it a little bit wide. Ed wound up doing the same, a little bit lower, just never quite made the catch cam. It was rainy, we had to shoot with the phones a lot. It was a very trying day.
Yeah, very tricky.
Yeah, so did the best we could though. So here comes Mr. Evan Gurthie. Looks like he's gonna throw something a little stable down there.
Oh.
Gets a good release and snap on it, but unfortunately found an early tree and he kicked over left into the woods in a really ugly position. So here comes Matt Brown. He's gonna see if he can lace one through that initial gap, and yep, he gets one through there. It's a little late, yeah, a little late stable up and then skip, so he's going to have a look at a 2. Boom. So, crowd likes it. Barely see Evan over there. He's going to do some sidearm action over the top. Looked like it stabled up a little and went roller-throller on him and stayed in bounds but got ugly. Went directly away from the basket as soon as it landed, so. John got kicked out into the open, and he's going to try to kick one around. He caught a little early stuff and then a little bit more stuff, and he's going to wind up with basically another up shot. Adam's down there in the bushes, barely in bounds, but he is, so yeah, that's a pretty good looking up shot.
Yeah, all right. That'll
Yeah.
work.
That's Evan's 3rd shot, so he's going to have that for 4. Tough hole. Ed was in about the same position as Adam, and
Oh, he got up through there.
yeah, he slated one up into within about 15 feet, so that's pretty good. This John trying to scramble and get up and down and save the bogey really from here.
Oh.
Caught a tree, but he got through, got a little more distance, so he's got a very makeable putt. This is Matt from down under there. He's got a little bit of stuff messing with him. Yeah, he got aggressive, man. He gave it a good run, just got over the top of it a little bit. Ed cleans up his par. John's got a little bit of work to do for his bogey here. By about 17 feet. No problem. Yeah. And cleans up his par.
Oh no,
man.
not what he was looking for right there.
Oh yeah, Matt went the old bird doggy on that one, so. Tough hole, man. A lot of stuff going on right here. So, Evan will let him clear that out and clear his wet disc off a little bit and make sure that he makes his 10-footer, so. It's got Evan at the top of the board 2 and John still at 2-2 and 2 down for everybody, man.
Goodness. Matt's right behind him even.
Matt
so
dropped back down to even on that one, yeah, so. I didn't notice that earlier. That's tied up, man. So, hole 10 is a gauntlet, 232, man. You just gotta get it down there and follow that path.
It's tough. It's very tight.
It's tight, man. But it's there. Just got to get a little creative on this hole.
I just throw my putter straight down there.
Straight down the middle, that's all right. Adam got a pretty good looking shot grinding down there. Yeah, he's about circle's edge, maybe just inside the circle. That looks pretty good.
Early release.
Yeah, a little early release for Ed there. He's made it about halfway down the fairway, so he's got about 100 to go or so. Ooh. John saw the early release and he got a little late release, but man, somehow he managed to get all the way down there, almost hole high. So he's got a look, really. Oh, yeah, Evan.
Is this Devin?
Old Devin Gurthie there. He wanted it to the ground, so.
Yeah, Evan's alter ego.
Yeah, alter ego. He'll have to do a little more work on the Evan side. Matt had a good looking line initially, but it stabled up a little early on him. Evan with a nice little up and down putt. He didn't have much to work with there. Matt with his pitch up. And it looks like he's about 70 or 80 or so, and gives a little jump putt approach shot. Caught a tree and gave him a little bit of negative reaction, but I think he can handle that.
Not too far there.
Yeah, this is John though after that totally through the woods drive on the right side.
There's OB over there too.
Yeah.
So he avoided that as well.
Man, he just went right off the top of the basket, so
Wow.
that's a good little run.
Yeah, nice try.
Adam's trying to get something going, but not happening. And Ed's happy to step up and take that one and get out of there with a 3, so. John as well, I think he's happy when it throw one through the woods like that. He's happy to get out of there, so. It's a short hole, but it's not, it's tough, man. It's tough.
It really is. It's a very technical course on some of these holes.
Yeah, very technical. So par party on that one, everybody stays the same. 2 down for everybody, looks like, so.
Except Matt, but he's coming along.
He's coming along, he's hanging in there. Alright, here we go, hole 11, man. You're in the woods and then you bust out of there into the open. Of course, this drone footage was shot on a little bit different day when it's sunny, so it's not quite that sunny this day, but
that's all right.
Yeah, thanks Ryan Woodward for shooting this super sweet drone footage once again. And you can see the beautiful Jonesville Park right there. And see this guy, he's in the middle of the 2 plateaus right there, really, so. Yeah, Adam's pretty fired up about his shot. He let it go a little bit late and didn't quite get the stabilization he was looking for, so. Ed's going to try to turn something over a little bit here, a little putter or something probably, a little understable action, and he does. Yeah, that's a good looking shot, yeah.
A little downhill putt, but he should
Yeah.
be right.
Yeah, man, they like it. Shot in.
Hey, at least he got out there.
Yeah, John got one out there, but not very far. He caught a little bit of stuff and just rode the edge. Evan riding the edge as well, man. Down there, though, he got a little stable early on him, but he got some wet grass skip, and he's got the same similar putt at least as Ed does, so.
Yeah.
He's got a look. Matt's going to see if he can flick something down there, and.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, a little early release right there. I think he was trying to do something a little Annie and stable, a little stable Annie shot, and that didn't work out.
It was so wet that happens. It's hard.
Yeah, definitely early release for sure.
Definitely affected the rounds, the weather for sure.
Man, Adam gives it a really good run. Ooh, man, Matt has a real aggressive run right there.
Yeah,
He's got about a
very
37
aggressive.
footer there to come back, so that's maybe a little more
He was
aggressive than
going for it.
Yeah, he was. He was going straight for it, so commitment. John's going for it as well, man. Good run, but he comes up a little bit right on the final low plateau down there, so he'll have just a little uphill or stuff. No, basically a tap in.
Yeah, the little elevation changes on this hole, though, can sometimes be
Yeah,
tricky.
got Evan right there. He got that basket.
There you
Oh,
go.
nice shot from
Ed
Mr.
Faulkner.
Mr. Faulkner, though. He showed him how to do it. Finally got a little birdie graphic up there on the board, so that's good.
Nice.
Mm.
Ouch.
Yeah, it's gonna be a tough hole for Matt.
He's on the edge. He's a newcomer really for us anyway, and he's gonna be so good. Young guy.
Alright, that's going to drop Matt to +2, and everybody else except for Ed is going to be at 2 down. Ed's going to take the sole lead at 3 down.
Hole 12 is a par 3, 350 feet. It's kind of gauntlet-like. It's the sidewalk and beyond left is OB over there, and you have all these tough trees right here that some people choose to go over or just down kind of straight and under, which is tough. You got a low ceiling, and then there's a wall of trees on the right over there, and then OB kind of over fences beyond that if you get over there, but that's unlikely.
Yeah, it's hard to get through those trees.
Yeah.
I just try to throw something over the top, sort of flippy, and then if it turns into a big roller, then I'm usually okay with that.
Yeah, it's tricky.
Yeah, Ed's going low, and he's sort of let one go a little early, and ooh, he's calling for it to get off the cameraman, and then no, did not OB, so. Oh, man.
Man, Adam's having bad luck today.
Yeah, bad luck right in the middle of that first tree, and no bueno. John's sneaking through right there, so that looks pretty good. Caught a little early stuff, so. Alright, you got a little work to do. Yeah, it's going with that big ante over the top kind of line. That's sort of what I do. And you eliminate all those trees in the beginning, so.
Yeah.
And usually you come back in and land out of bounds. Yeah, that's a great shot right there, man.
That's the way you do it.
Well, I try to. There's the low line, little flippy, something just, I mean, man, he just pushed it. I don't think I've ever seen anyone go right through the middle and get down that far. That was a beautiful shot.
Yeah, a lot of glide there.
That'll be Adam's third after the OB, and he grinded up to about 25, 30 feet, so. Ed takes his relief off the path and got a little upshot there, pretty much. Gave him a pretty good run, actually. He's going to wind up about 12 away, so no problem. John's on the edge over there, just touching those cedars, and he got a little bit of stuff there too, but I think he's going to be fine. Looks like he's about 15 away. Oh, there you go. That's how you do it. I like it.
Very nice.
A little replay action there, a little slow-mo, boom, rattling the chains, man.
I tell you, man, that kid's coming along.
Yeah, man. Had him with a nice clean up, and this is for Evan for his 2. Probably about 22 feet, maybe a little more, but he's hole high, no problem. Yeah, no problem.
Oh.
Oh, man, those are stingers right there, man.
I hate when that happens.
Ed steps up and puts his in, and now John will take his, and we'll move on to hole 13, but still put Evan in the lead at 3 down after that birdie, so we'll change at the top there. So here we go. Hole 13. It's a par 3, and it's a 345. It's very similar to the last hole with the path on the left and a bunch of stuff on the right. So basically you go down the middle or over the top.
Yep.
Now there is a little side of flick or a left-hander line over the path, out of bounds, and then back in, but it's very, very tight gap. So once you get down there, it's pretty open though. Pretty nice little green.
Yeah.
You just gotta get down there. There's Evan's same sort of shot as the last one, over the top and back in with something little, maybe a little flippy, and
I'll give it to him. All right.
there you go. Wound up on around the edge probably. Let's go. Low liner, line drive again, man.
That's a sweet shot.
That is a sweet shot right there. That's pure, man. Great shot. Looks like Ed's gonna go with something similar. Just got a little bit high there and caught some ceiling.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I don't think so.
He doesn't do that.
Oh, no. And Adam with the little gripper locker, the moisture probably got him, and he's into the bushes.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
darn it. Hate when that happens.
Yeah, John got first available right there. He got something a little flipped over and caught some bushes, and man, he's gonna have about a 40-footer. It looks like to save par, so it'll be tough.
This
Work to do.
hole can have some teeth.
Yeah, man. Both of these two holes are rough. Not a lot to work with, and you gotta do something right off the bat. A little patent pending, and yeah, it's got one down there in range, so that's a nice shot. Oh man, this one, yeah, this looks like on the 45-foot side to me, so it's for the 3. That's what's up, man. Little kick the tree and run it down replay. Nice job. That was a great putt. Adam, similar distance, just a little over the top. Evan's got about a 30-footer. Catches that center basket. Terrible sound. There's another birdie. Nice job, Matt. And it'll clean up. So, yeah, we'll let Mr. Rogers clean up, and we'll move on to the next one. Hole 13 wound up. We were 3 down, 2 down, 1 down, even now. So Matt's battling back. Couple of nice throws there, so that's awesome. Ooh, there's those recycled t-shirts.
Look, I came out with Gracie in the Marvelous Metal Basket Coloring Book Edition. So fun. Can't wait to get it in the hands of every kid we know.
And adults like to color too.
Oh yeah, I like to color.
Alright, now we're going to fly through on hole 14 here. It's 243. Got a little out of bounds path, out of bounds inside of that cage right there, but it's more of an obstacle than out of bounds, so.
Yeah, you can go back around behind it, but
right.
It's a challenging little obstacle they threw in there.
Yeah, basket's actually popped up there to the left. It's a great little pure shot. Boom, little flat skip, bang. Nice. Evan caught some center tree and no love. Looks like he's going to try to get a putter down there and gets a little high and...
Hey, he just went over the... Oh, he got some of the trees, huh?
Yeah, he got a little bit of tree and didn't get quite enough distance. Gonna have a tricky little downhiller from about 60. Stay up. You hear John calling for it to stay up. Man, it does. Curls around. Yeah, nice shot.
Uh-oh. Fingerlinger. Get around. Nope. Oh, didn't get around the cage.
Yeah, that was tough. Evan's missed that tree. Catches a little bit, but he's going to be fine. He wound up about 15 out, so he's in good shape. Adam, not so much, man. He tried to overhand something and barely made it over the fence, so he's going to have to run at this from about 50 or so. OB behind the basket. And
ooh, at least he's not OB
yeah,
again.
he's not super happy, but he could have been a lot worse, so yeah, not too bad. Ed with a nice little up shot. And Evan cleans her up.
Alright, finally in there. John will tap in his nice birdie there.
Very nice birdie right there. Also Matt with a very nice 2 right there. That'll put him in 4th place. Knock Adam down to the bottom and put Evan at the top.
Nice.
So here we go to hole 15. A little bit of an elevated deal. You drop down. It's 450 feet, so you got to put some juice on this one, man.
Yeah, it's a tricky one too. It's hard for me anyway. It's not really tricky. It's kind of open, but there's OB on the right and a lot of trees in the way.
Yeah. And you can see that basket popped up there. Some of the drone footage was shot when they were in a B position, so. Got a drive out wide there, and that's a great looking drive from John right there, so a nice shot.
Roller.
Yeah, I believe that was Evan's roller, and he wound up over there. We wound up losing our camera due to the other camera due to the weather, so we had to go with one camera from here on out. So we did our best and got a little bit of coverage for you. So
hey, it works.
yeah, it works. Rain's tough to deal with, so here comes a great looking shot. Yeah, he'll have a little something. I believe that's Ed's shot. He's gonna have a little tree to deal with, but oh no, there's Ed back there, and he's got 3 trees to deal with before he can get to that basket. So he looks like he's gonna try to throw something a little Annie around it. Yep, it's a good looking shot.
Get in there.
Oh, that one just holds a little too unstable and stays over to the hump. So he's gonna have that for 3, and I'm gonna get up and down from there. That gives a good straddle up shot. He's gonna have some manageable something to work with. Evan's down on one knee, it looks like, and he's really good at those putts, but he winds up a little low and catches pole. That was Adam's nice drive, and he'll have to settle for par, it looks like. John just didn't quite get that up above the rim. Never gave her a chance.
Yeah.
That one was above the rim.
Yeah, way above the rim. Oops.
Ain't no problem. We'll clean up there. And Adam's got about a 12-footer, no problem. Matt from a similar distance.
Oh no.
Ooh, catches chains and out, man. That's a bummer. They all count. Got to make those 15-footers, man. So.
Those are the ones that haunt you.
Yeah, they haunt you. All right. So that's gonna tie it up with John and Evan at the top, and put Ed back to 1 down. So. Ooh, now the true gauntlet with the OB on the right. That fence is haunting, and those woods over there are haunting.
It is. I go over that fence a lot.
It's a tough little hole. Yeah, I like the little understable putter low and just let it grind up there. Maybe a Mako straight at it, but
so easy yet so hard.
it is, man. It is. So, let's see if these guys can show us how to do it. It's only 187 feet.
I know, right? That's all. It should be
unforgiving, though. You can't get out either way. You're in trouble. Yep, our first 2, John and Adam, both get over and get into those old cedars, and it's tough to get out of there.
Ooh.
We've got a little more chance, yeah.
Well, you're all right though, right there.
Yeah, he's in the cedars, so he's whole high. He's got a little bit of work with, though. I mean, he's got something to deal with as well, though. So we'll see. Oh, that's a good looking shot.
Oh yeah. Very nice.
Oh, we like that. Back. That's professionally played right there, man. Oh, we got a little slow-mo replay there.
Nice. That's beautiful.
That's what you want, man. Just lay it down there, too. I can't get over the fence that way.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
That's a great shot.
I'm going to try to do that next time.
There you go. Then you just get to relax and wait to walk down there and tap her in. It's got a very similar approach, and he's just grinding a little early. He's going to give himself about 10 more feet, but a very manageable putt.
Yeah, I think he can do that.
On the other hand, Adam is in a very unmanageable situation here, and the only thing he has is basically a kind of an overhand cut roller, I guess, and has a little discussion with the trees that we had to edit out. And
oh, no.
There
Goodness.
He didn't make it but about 4 feet towards the basket, so
he's so good.
He's just having a rough day. It happens, man. And he's basically got another up shot to get up and down from there, so get out of here and move on to the next one for him. But John's got a true shot here at a birdie. Boom, man. Woo! No problem.
Nice birds. Very nice, gentlemen.
So yeah, we will wind up with Ed, and they will go ahead and give Mr. Gurthie his 3-foot putt. And he'll walk out over the birdie as well. And Matt had to wind up pitching out of the woods right there, basically, because he just had nothing. So, but yeah, we got
tied at the top, Evan and John.
All right, we're gonna move on to 17. We got OB on that fence, or over the side of the fence there, the future supposedly fruit orchard or whatever it's gonna be. But anyway, another discussion. 284 feet straight down these two trees, and you get a little more of an aerial view here. You can see the path OB behind the basket. That's up the hill in OB, and the rain was coming down. You could see it. So.
Oh, it was very challenging here.
Yeah. That was a beautiful shot. Kind of got snuck through the trees up high, and then boom. Ooh, look at Evan's roller, those cruising through.
Oh my goodness, right through.
Unfortunately, it did. Yeah, that's too bad. That was a beautiful shot.
Could have hit the pole and stopped it. That would have been great.
It's going back in. He kicked something and popped the tree and straight down, so he's going to have a little bit of work to do for sure.
Oh, it's really raining pretty good, isn't it?
Matt with a pure shot there, went sort of over those two trees and then got out of my sight, and then boom, white right there, man. He's got a great putt, so he's starting to get back in the game a little bit. And Adam, of course, the way his day's been going, he hit that tree with a beautiful shot and stopped right there. So
can't catch a break.
No breaks. And with a nice little hyzer putt up shot.
Close,
yeah,
man.
That was a great shot. So this is Evan after some relief from the OB there, and unfortunately just catches the basket just a little bit. No go. Oh yeah, very nice. Just lays it in there for the birdie. Beautifully done. Adam will have to settle for the 3 and jogs it off, and you'll just have to trust me that John made his putt for birdie on that one.
It was starting to rain pretty good at that point.
Yeah,
right?
we had to get the cameras put away and do things as best we could, and
Yeah,
so here we go. Final hole. There's the umbrella girl we had for this hole. Very nice.
I love your graphics, by the way.
Oh,
Your
thanks.
graphics on the side there showing the hole. They're pretty cool.
So you got the parking lot OB, and hole 18 is 301 feet. It's kind of out in the open, but not really. Got a lot of stuff to deal with right off the bat, and then
It's a great hole.
it's a great hole, but this location is more the open location to the left. John's gonna hang one out wide over the parking lot and try to curl it back in, and he's calling for it to get back in, and there you go.
Yes.
No problem. Looks like Matt's taking a very similar route. Hyzer's a little earlier, catch some trees, but not a bad shot. Yeah. It's going down the middle a little bit more, and Hyzer's a little bit earlier. That's a nice looking nothing to deal with over there, but the rain and the field, and about 45 feet. Adam looked like he grip blocked that one a little bit, and he's going to wind up with about 70, 80 feet, something like that from the basket maybe. Evan crushes one out there. He's got the distance to maybe skip this one in. Oh man. Yeah, he gave a little run. A little bit too much D on that one, but he's got about circle's edge, maybe a little inside the circle.
Pretty tricky trees.
Yeah, Adam's got stuff to deal with here, and he's doesn't care. Just takes his 2.
Beautiful.
Finally gets his round going on the very last shot.
Run it down, replay.
Oh, he's gonna run it down. Beautiful
Very
shot.
nice.
Yeah, you have to count the steps, but I think it was
that's what
about
it
90
is.
feet. I think it was about 90 feet on that one. So
In the rain, Adam just needs 18 holes to warm up.
there you go.
20 holes.
So he's almost OB. Got to straddle the gate and leaves himself about a 13-footer. It's got a nice little run for 2 here, so Hyzer's out just a little bit early, but good effort. Oh, that's too bad. Evan skipped one off top of the basket right there. And John, go ahead and take his 3. So we wound up at 4 down for John, 2 down for Ed, 1 down for Evan, 1 down for Matt, and 1 over for
Adam Rogers.
Adam Rogers. Thanks, everybody.